The untold story of Rasputin, Russia's mad monk. Was he a mystic? A healer? A devil manipulating an empire from the shadows? Few figures in history are as mysterious and controversial as Grigori Rasputin, the peasant monk who gained extraordinary influence over Russia's royal family and ultimately played a role in the collapse of an empire. This is the strange and shocking story of Rasputin, the mad monk of Russia. Grigori Yefimovich Rasputin was born around 1869 in the small Siberian village of Pokrovskoye. Raised in poverty, young Rasputin was uneducated and illiterate for much of his youth. Yet, even as a child, many locals believed he possessed mystical gifts. Some said he could heal animals, others claimed he had visions. These rumors would follow him for life. In his early 20s, Rasputin underwent a religious awakening, joining a Russian Orthodox monastery. There, he adopted the life of a wandering holy man, or starets, blending Christian beliefs with mysticism, folk healing, and questionable rumors of sexual rituals. In 1905, Rasputin's life changed forever when he arrived in St. Petersburg, the Russian capital. Through a network of priests, nobles, and admirers, he gained access to the royal family, particularly Tsarina Alexandra. The Russian royal couple, Tsar Nicholas II and Alexandra, were desperate. Their only son, Alexei, suffered from hemophilia, a life-threatening blood disorder. When Rasputin seemed to miraculously stop one of Alexei's bleeding episodes, Alexandra became convinced that Rasputin was divinely sent to save her son. Over time, Rasputin's influence over the royal family grew. Alexandra consulted him on political decisions. He advised on court appointments. His favor became sought after by ambitious politicians. To many in the Russian aristocracy, Rasputin's rise was scandalous and dangerous. Rumors of wild orgies, drunken parties, and sexual affairs spread rapidly. Some saw him as a holy man. Others called him a manipulator, a fraud, even the devil himself. As World War I raged and Russia faced mounting losses, public anger grew. Blaming the royal family's poor leadership, many also targeted Rasputin, accusing him of weakening the empire. By late 1916, a group of nobles and politicians decided Rasputin had to die to save Russia. The plot to kill Rasputin reads like a twisted novel. On the night of December 30th, 1916, he was invited to the palace of Prince Felix Yusupov. There, he was allegedly poisoned with cyanide-laced wine and cakes, shot multiple times, beaten, and finally drowned after refusing to die. While some details are likely exaggerated, Rasputin's death became legendary, reinforcing his image as nearly supernatural. His body was eventually discovered in a frozen river, and his death only added to his myth. Just months after Rasputin's assassination, the Russian Revolution erupted. The Romanov dynasty, which had ruled for over 300 years, collapsed. Tsar Nicholas II, Alexandra, and their children were executed. Rasputin's warnings that his death would bring down the empire seemed eerily prophetic. To this day, Rasputin remains one of the most mysterious figures in Russian history. A peasant who reached the pinnacle of power. A healer who may have genuinely helped a sick child. A manipulator whose influence contributed to the empire's collapse. A man whose death became legend. His story has inspired countless books, films, and conspiracy theories that continue to fascinate the world. Join us again on Human Odyssey Through Time, where history's most haunting mysteries and people are brought back to life. If you are intrigued by the dark mystery of Rasputin, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more untold stories of history's most fascinating figures.